Hi, welcome back to Mom Lester channel. So today is 3rd of December. Let us quickly go through the daily market analysis and then let's see is there any opportunities that we can catch today. All right, so before I start on, I would like to make a disclaimer. This is not a recommendation to buy or sell shares or to place any trades. This is meant for educational and entertainment purposes, all right? And it's purely the trades that I place for myself, all right? So please do not follow me, all right? Okay, let me go through the market analysis for today. What happened was I tried to get this MDB triggered because MDB is actually in my so MDB was actually supposedly in my stock list. However, what happened was it doesn't trigger for 2 days already. It wasn't triggered, and the price actually is adjusting downwards. So let us quickly go through MD. So MDB, BILL, and WSM all wasn't being triggered. All right, all wasn't being triggered. So let us take a look at maybe we take a look one by one. Maybe we take a look at BILL first. So this is BILL. So the price wasn't being triggered. So since the price wasn't being triggered, we can continue to place an order on this price. So let me just quickly take a look at BILL. What is the new triggered price? Okay, so the new price to enter is actually $122.89 is the high. So the next new trigger price will be $122.91. All right, $122.91. All right, let's see whether it gets triggered tonight. So today's scan, today actually don't have new scans. I don't get to scan any new stocks. So this one will be for yesterday and today's scan. All right, so yesterday's price wasn't being triggered. So today we continue to queue at 122.91. And how about MDB? So you can see that bill actually pulled back down slowly, right? If today still cannot get triggered, then tomorrow continue to enter again, okay? So MDB. Same for MDB, the price actually pulled back down. However, there is a hammer. It looks like a hammer. it looks like a hammer. So that means when the price drop a lot and then it goes back up, close at a very close to opening price. This one looks very similar to a hammer candle. So I will continue to place this trade at my end. So the price to place for MDB, yesterday's highest price was $271.14. So I will place $271.19. All right. So I will place $271.19 for MDB. Okay. And same for WSM. WSM also wasn't being triggered. So since it wasn't being triggered yesterday, so for WSM, I will also let us take a look at the chart for WSM. Williams Sonoma. All right, very nice trend up, very nice trending up. It actually tried to consolidate here, and then now the price actually move up, right? Break out already. So I will continue to look for opportunities to enter for this particular stock. So let us check on yesterday's highest price closing, WSM. So yesterday highest price was actually 110.94 cents. So I'm gonna add another 0.02%. So it would be, the new triggered price would be 110.96, 110.96 cents. All right. So this would be the new entry price point for me. And all right, so tonight I will continue to place a stop order limit for these three stocks. All right, so and another one that I would like to mention, let us quickly go through today's how is the market right now, right? So actually we can see that SPX is running at a all-time high, right? It's an all-time high, so it's a brand new high, historically high. So basically it's at a high. So for me, it already broke out, and then very likely it will pull back down to 3580 to 3590 range, because 3580 actually serve as a new support. So very likely from 3669 it may goes back down to 3580. And if you look at the weekly charts for SPX, this is the weekly chart for SPX, right? So if we look at the weekly chart, yes, of course it has broke up. But if we look at the SPX trend, all right, this is the SPX trend. Let me draw a very simple trend line. With this simple trend line, we can see that it has already reached the top, right? when I draw a trend line here, there's a line here, right? When I draw a trend line, it already looks like it already reached the top. So would it be very likely it will go up? Would it? This is a weekly chart, by the way. So do you think the trend will be continue going up in the next few candles, or it will have a slight pullback? So I would say that very likely it may have a pullback. All right, if we see a pullback, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we see a slight pullback. All right, pullback to maybe 3,004, then move up again, because 3,006, 3,669, it already 3,600 points. If it pullbacks down to 3,400 points, 200 points is, to be honest, is not a very big pullback. So I would say the market can pull back slightly to maybe 3,400 points. Instead of keep going up, maybe in the next 2 weeks or so, it may pull back. Of course, the market is now bullish, but because I have so many bullish positions, right? So, and I don't have much bearish positions. I have one buy put that is going to expire very soon, which I'm not going to do anything on my buy put. I'll just let it expire. And another, I also have 1 week's buy call expiring in February. So most likely I would like to enter one round of buy call on weeks. So what I do is, I would like to, of course, the market is bullish over the long run. So it's okay to have bullish positions with me. I don't mind to have bullish position, but I would also want to hedge myself with a, I would also like to hedge my position. So let us quickly look through the QQQ or the Nasdaq, okay, Nasdaq. Let us quickly look through the Nasdaq 100. So basically for Nasdaq 100, so for Nasdaq 100, you can see the new support line is here, right? The new support line is here. So this is a weekly chart as well. It looks like it hasn't break the weekly chart, right? Yesterday closed at a very high point. However, this high haven't really break up because there's the previous high point here. This is a new high point that hasn't really break up. So, and the trend line is very obvious that he's up. This is the higher high. Then most likely this is a new higher high, right? So most likely it will drop back slightly here. You see, here's is a support, here's a support. Most likely it can drop to support. It is very likely that it can drop to support, or it may even go up further. If it goes up even further, then I'm very happy. I'm very happy because all my position will turn. I mean, all my position will take very decent profit, right? But what if the market actually goes down? All right. So what I will do is I will place an order on VIX, the volatility index. So volatility index is actually at the low. This is a weekly chart. Maybe I plot out a daily chart. Okay. So volatility index is getting lower and lower and already go below the previous support. Can you see? Now this is the new support, right? So as VIX is approaching the support, I will consider to do a buy call on VIX. So I always like to buy call when the volatility index is low, so that my buy call doesn't cost me much, doesn't cost, it won't be very expensive to do a buy call at this moment in time when the wicks drop. If I buy call, the buy call wouldn't cost me a lot, especially if I buy a very short-term call, like maybe 3 months away call or 4 months away call. So what I would do is tonight it is very likely for me to enter into a buy call position here to bet that the wicks will go up. If let's say wicks go up, I will quickly close my buy call. Once my buy call take profit, I will quickly close my buy call so that I take profit in the short term, because this position is meant for hedging. All right, this position means that if I do a buy call on wicks, means I'm bearish on the S&P. If I'm bearish on the S&P, it's more like a hedging on S&P, right? So what I would do is I would do a buy call. I will look for opportunity to do a buy call. Most likely tonight I will look for the opportunity to buy call. So yes, that's all for my today's watch list. So basically maybe let me run through what is my watch list for today. So my watch list will be this one, 3rd of December, same watch list as 2nd of December because all wasn't being triggered and all already booked 6-month high. So most likely once it go back down to the support of the highest point in the previous 6 months, most likely it can go back. We'll see how it goes. So basically I will continue to place stop limit order according to this price. And then what is in my current position using this daily buy and sell signal. I am actually I have these positions here with me. So MSFT I'll continue to hold. There's no signal to sell. FTCH no signal to sell yet. ZG on hold. AMAT on hold. SPC on hold. No signal to sell yet. BLDR, I am quite bearish on BLDR because it actually touched it actually touching the support line already passed, it already pierced below the support line. So most likely is either I will wait for the sell signal, or I may want to consider to close my position at yesterday's candle low. If let's say it continue to break below yesterday's candle low, then I will just close the position without waiting for the signal. Let's see how it goes today. SPXC continue to hold, TRMB continue to hold, no sell signal, ETC no sell signal, TEAM no sell signal, CHL is a short position, it's a shorting of shares, and there's no signal to close as well. So my positions are all continue to hold, and tonight I will continue to look for opportunities on 3 stocks. Okay, this is based on the one of the software that I subscribed for, and I just trade according to the signal. All right, signal is there, but of course I need to scan for which are the stocks that I would like to place, because sometimes you can see signal are there, but there's no opportunities to place the entry because it could be like, you know, too many arrows away, right? This one is only 1 arrow, so it's okay to place the position. If there are too many arrows away, like maybe 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 arrows away, then I cannot place the I cannot place entry, right? I only place entry when there is a first arrow appear together with the green color TIF here. All right, So this is how I screen using the paid software that I subscribe. All right, so that's all for today's sharing, and hope all of you have a prosperous year end. All right, hopefully the stock will continue to be bullish until the end of the year, and then we get to pocket some nice profit. Okay, so that's all for today, and I see you again. Bye bye.